everybody. My name is Bernadette Garcia. I would like to say hello to all the Global neighbors and friends. Again, my name is Bernadette Garcia, president of Global Cares, born and raised in Globeville, along with Tonya here. On behalf of Global Cares, your host today, I would like to welcome you to our annual Argo Park pool opening celebration. Global Cares is a committee of residents and our children who first came together in 2011 to serve the needs of the Globeville families and strengthen our community. Our annual pool opening and closing celebrations at Argo Park, as well as our holiday dinners, neighborhood cleanups, volunteer work supporting street kids, are all at Global Cares traditions. Today, we want you to have fun, make new friends, and enjoy our beautiful park. We have music, dancers, food, our activities for the kids, friendly animals from an organic farm, tables where you will meet some of the organizations working to improve life here in our special neighborhood. We would like to thank all of our volunteers and our donors. We would also like to thank Denver Mayor Michael Hancock for recognizing that today's celebration is just what our neighborhood needs to be doing throughout all our wonderful city. We are honored that Mayor Hancock has selected our event to announce Denver Days coming August 3rd through the 11th. So let's celebrate life in Globeville. Please be kind and courteous to each other. Place any trash in the many trash containers the city has provided. And remember, this is an all-in volunteer event. Thank you all for coming. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Mayor Michael Hancock.
Thank you so much. Can you all hear me okay? I can't hear myself. Help me out. Let me thank all of you for being here, and what an absolute honor it is to be here to announce a very special program that we want to roll out in the life of our community. Let me start first by acknowledging that we are in Council District 9, Councilwoman Judy Montero's district, and I see her staff over here, the good leaders over here. I want to thank Globeville Cares and the Street Kids program. Give it up for Globeville. I saw a member of the cabinet here, Doug Linkhart from Environmental Health is here as well. Thank you, Doug, for being here. And would you join with me in thanking the band, the Confluence Ministry Band in the house. I also want to thank all the other members of the mayor's staff who are here. Derek Okubo for Human Rights Community Partnerships, Will Austin from the Department of Finance, Roz Austin, Department of Human Rights and Community Relations as well. Good to see you. Michael Sapp is here. We've got Rachel Chaparro from Communications in the house. Listen, this is a very special day in the life of this city. During the campaign, a reoccurring theme came up while meeting with residents. I can tell you, as I've said numerous times, that people shared with me very clearly that they felt disconnected from their city hall. That's why since Election Day, my office has worked very hard to hit the ground running and working to revitalize or to reconnect the people with city government. We began by hosting a series of roundtables dealing with everything from youth issues, education, to the arts, to business development, to nonprofit leadership. We listened, we addressed issues through newly developed agendas, we discussed opportunities and began forging a stronger relationship between the residents of City Hall. We have listened and we acted. We launched the cabinet in the community at the beginning of my administration as well. Thus far, we've hosted 6 meetings across Denver that have been attended by hundreds of residents, providing an opportunity to meet one-on-one with me and leaders of this great city. And just recently, I launched my neighborhood tours where I get a chance to meet people in restaurants, at their jobs, at various businesses and community organizations around the city. During these visits, I get to talk with residents of Denver about what we can do to continue to build a world-class city together. These are just a handful of the efforts that my administration have undertaken to create a more inclusive government that really reflects what I think is the spirit of Denver. In the 1800s, there was a plan to bypass Denver with the Cheyenne Railroad. And the people of Denver at that time decided that if we allowed this railroad to bypass our city, we simply would cease to exist. In fact, the territorial governor at that point in time saying without a railroad connecting to Cheyenne Railroad, Denver would be too dead to bury. So what happened was the people of Denver came together and volunteered time to build that railroad to connect to Cheyenne. And thus, our city was born. Today, in the spirit of those same residents in the 1850s, and the great people who live in this city today, I am thrilled to be here to launch a new citywide celebration that will continue to connect our residents to not only the city of Denver, but to one another, and to celebrate the spirit of those pioneers back in the 1850s. Denver Days. Denver Days is a new citywide tradition aimed at creating stronger neighborhoods by fostering community service projects and neighborhood gatherings. The first annual Denver Days will run this summer from August 3rd through 11th and will become an annual August tradition in Denver in years that follow. This dedicated week will be a time for neighbors to get together, work together, serve together, and celebrate together. By connecting our neighbors and neighborhoods, we will build upon our city's civic infrastructure and make Denver an even more vibrant, safe, and healthy place to live. This is clearly a call to action, but it's more than that. It's a call to neighborhood. It's a call to get to know your neighbors. During the campaign, I'll never forget Miss Birch, 78-year-old resident who came to a coffee that was held for me to talk to residents. And Miss Birch said, she shared with me that on her block, she had lived there for over 35 years. And then she said, for the first time in 35 years, I don't know who my neighbors are. And when we went to plan a block party, the permitting process and the challenges of doing a block party were so onerous and expensive that we couldn't pull it off. And she looked at me and she said, if you become mayor, help us to find a way to connect to our neighbors. I am asking all of you here today and residents across Denver to start planning your Denver Day. Not only do we want you to celebrate between August 3rd and the 11th, but on the 11th, we want to make sure that every block in this city has planned a block party to get to know their neighbors. Now, I want to bring to the podium my friend and our city's Director of Human Rights and Community Partnerships, Derek Okubo, who will tell you more about how we can get involved, how you can get involved in the first annual Denver Days. Please welcome Derek Okubo.
Good afternoon. What a great day, huh? What a great setting. Congratulations to Globeville for hosting this. You know, it was 20 years ago that the mayor and I, when we were working at the National Civic League, we worked here in Globeville with a Healthy Communities project, got to know the community intimately, and it feels like home coming back here to kick off Denver Days. Now, the key here is individuals, you. What can you do? Anything that we have, any change, anything good that has happened in communities all over the country, even here in Denver, has all started with at least one person. One person who had the motivation to connect with other people, to plan something on their block and in their neighborhood. We just launched a website, denvergov.org/Denver Days. denvergov.org Denver Days. And on this website, we have a number of toolkits, how-tos, ideas to share with residents as far as what you can do at your local level, on your block, in your neighborhood. Getting together, starting the process of getting to know each other. Hosting neighborhood parties. We have National Night Out that week. Planning an event for National Night Out. Organizing a neighborhood cleanup. maybe in the park, maybe at the church, maybe at the school. Getting together to have a paint-a-thon, covering the graffiti or painting one of our elders' houses that need a little extra color. Having a fix-it type of day where we work with our neighbors to help fix up certain houses, certain buildings, cleanups in our parks, in certain open areas. There's a lot of different things that you can do that we've provided ideas, but then we're also counting on you as individuals to use your own creativity. Every neighborhood is different. Every neighborhood has a different spirit and personality, doing something that would fit your neighborhood. So again, go to denvergov.org/Denver Days. Make sure that you can register your event, because if we have your event registered, we will try to get folks like the mayor to stop by and hang out with you guys for a while, or other dignitaries in the city. It's a chance for us to celebrate each other, a chance for us to celebrate our neighborhoods and our blocks. Thank you very much.
All right. Once again, Derek, thank you. And let me thank again Globeville and the Globeville Cares program for allowing us to come by and announce this great opportunity for the city and county of Denver. Hopefully a brand new tradition. We want to remind folks over there that there's a map of Globeville there. And as we do some of the master planning in this community, we want to make sure that we have an opportunity for neighbors to give their input. So you can go and draw on those maps, and so share your thoughts with us. Let me stop there, and if there's some questions that you may have regarding Denver Days, we'll take them right now. Questions?
You do one-on-ones, right?
Yeah,
You do a quick one-on-one?
Sure, sure, yeah. All right, thank you all very much, and make sure that we're ready to celebrate Denver Days, August 3rd through the 11th.